Hello. This situation with the UK Prime Minister, the current one, Kier Starmer, in the last day, yesterday, early morning, I believe, both of his London homes, one's in Kentish Town, which is fairly close to where I live actually, and I can't remember where the other one is, but they were both targeted in separate arson attacks. Clearly, obviously, a deliberate thing, if not by the same person, by the same group of people that clearly plan to do it on the same day. But the social media reaction has been crazy. Obviously, a lot of people saying, well, good on them, blah, blah, blah. But, at the same time, you're wishing, physical harm on the Prime Minister and also maybe his family that might be in the house. Like, he's got kids. Yeah, it's a bit of a silly thing to say, really, that good on them, You can dislike Keir Starmer for, as Prime Minister, and you can dislike his policies and the way he goes about things and call him names, call him, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, to literally wish harm on his, potential harm on him, people saying shame he wasn't in it, to wish harm on him and potentially his wife and kids is a bit out of order, You can dislike the guy all you want for the Prime Minister and dislike his policies and call him names. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure he'll take that stuff all day long because it's part of his job as Prime Minister. He's going to get slagged off, but to literally wish harm on his family and him personally is a bit far. I think those people should wheel it in a bit, wind their neck in a bit and stop being stupid and saying, ridiculous things, Saying stuff like you wish you was inside the house just makes you sound like a psychopath, I'm sure some of the people saying that shit on social media actually are psychopaths, so it's coming from a place of being a psychopath, but other people are just saying it as a stupid flippant comment, but it's a stupid thing to say, whether you're trolling or not, it's just not shit you should be saying on social media. That's just my opinion. Some people might think it's fine to do, but yeah, I think it's a bit out of order, I don't like the guy as Prime Minister. I think he's shit. He seems like an arrogant piece of shit, but I still wouldn't wish physical harm on him, just like I wouldn't wish physical harm on Trump when he's a piece of shit and a psychopath, I wouldn't wish him to get burnt alive in his house with potentially his family there as well. That's just evil, not something I'd wish on anybody. But yeah, bye.